Hello there, I hope you're doing well. My name is Virginia Njuguna, and today, let me tell you about my friend's love. Yes, 10th October marks the World Mental Health Day, and also here in Kenya, 10th October is the Huduma Day. Happy Huduma Day to my fellow citizens, and happy Mental Health Day international, like World Mental Health Day here internationally. And this year's theme for the Mental Health Day is that health is universal, is a universal right for every human being. We've been talking about mental health since we came back in this season, and it's a time where it has been like a song, but the major aspect for me is that for me every single day is a mental health day. Like, you have a right to be mentally healthy, you have a right to be treated right, you have a right to be in a place where you're healthy and emotionally, social wise, you're healthy as a person. And here in Kenya, as we celebrate each other as a country, it's a good thing, and we are celebrating every single aspect of human being, and I love it. Yes, and not with much no fancy fancy guy more than okay that. I'd love to say this phrase I came across. I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like, it's easy to disregard a mad person along the road. Ni rahisi sana kupitana na mtu wa mad person in anything, and you don't take it seriously until it happens to you in your circle, until it happens to it's your family, until it happens it's a close person you are with in your life. And that's when it hits home that guys, this thing is serious. And one thing I'd really love we're pushing for, I am pushing for, is for us to treat people kindly, to be so kind to people, because we don't know what people are going through. And also the major thing we need to do is to push for, don't hide in that smile. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay not to be okay. And it's also okay to ask for help. Okay. So yes, let us here every single day help people become be open up. And also I have come to learn, hurt people hurt others, and healed people heal others. My desire and my prayer every single day is to tell God, heal me every single thing that has been hurting me, that has hurt me before, and help me to be a person who is helping others heal, because we are here to heal the world. We are here, God has sent us here to go and make disciples, right? And even as we make disciples, we are doing it in a way that we're welcoming people and telling them, what, it doesn't matter what you've gone through, it doesn't matter the mistakes you find yourself doing, things that you think have defined you, God loves you regardless. And also I push for, what, it's okay, it is advisable for you to go see someone you're going to open up to, a therapist. Guys, therapists are very important, and my prayer and desire is that the church will also embrace therapists. They'll take this situation seriously and embrace qualified, educated, therapist. Si kupeleka tu mtu kwa mtu mwenye hawezi elewa the things that they are going through. So yes, this thing is real, but we've been called to go there and speak it out in church. Let us embrace and bring therapists in church. I am glad some churches are of God. And you know what? With God, there's so much peace, there's so much joy. And God has loved us, And it is the thing for us to really understand slowly. But in all this also, may we have people in our life that are bringing us closer and telling us, you know what, you're not alone. The moment someone feels they are not alone, they are safe. And that is the space I'm telling God to put me into, to put me in a place where I'll tell someone, you're not alone. We're together in this. We're going to push it until we become stronger, until we walk out, until we walk down and say that we are strong and we overcame suicidal thoughts. We overcame the suicidal thoughts and the suicidal attempts that we've been doing. And thank God, I tried it, but you saved me. That shows God loves you anyway. So yes, We celebrate these special days in our lives, and we are grateful to God for that. Um, where Ngoja. This is about this episode will air on Wednesday 11th. So today Tuesday on 10th is when we're recording it. No wonder I'm saying happy mental health day and happy Huduma day. So yes, it's yesterday the day this episode will air. But yes, we celebrate every single one of it. So tusonge. So on today's episode, it's not going to be much. We're going to have an icebreaker. An icebreaker are of questions that I came across, and these questions I would love even you to answer them. You see, I came across these questions. I wrote them down, and I was like, you know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. And I know someone is going to also do it. So it's for you to also practice these questions. They are not many. They are not that many. So here we go. It's an icebreaker for the for the episodes that we've been having. So to Sangenaya. Hi. Okay. So here are the questions. Here's the first one. What prayer have you been praying the longest? And what prayer has been answered for you recently? What? The prayer I've been praying the longest, and this is a prayer I started when I was in high school. Yes, it has not been that every single day as I pray for it because sometimes I sleep and forget. Like I sleep off and I forget. But there's one thing we were taught in high school. I remember very well. I can't remember the preacher, I can't remember anyone, and this was it. It was like, pray for your husband. In high school, how can you pray for your husband? How can you pray for your husband? You're in high school, unafikiria marriage wapi, but I remember she kept us in a place where men say it's important to pray for your husband, for your family that you will raise when you get married. And that is one prayer that has been consistent in my life. And also another unique thing I've been doing, this is something I opened up recent and people found it, oh, kind of weird, or others anyway. But the prayer I've been making is for a husband that I've been praying for a good husband and had my list of what I want in a husband. But right now I am telling God, God, yes, this is my desire, but God, give me what I need in a husband. And also my husband, wherever he is, you know him. May you give him what he needs. What you need and what you want are totally different. What a basic need and a want, you see. So what I need in my life, and God, you just figure it out. Yes, I'm praying for this, and if what I'm praying for is what I need, God, it's a tick, you know. And also I've been praying for my brothers. I have three brothers. I've been praying for their wives. Yani my brother is in grade 4. Grade 3. Yeah, he's in grade 3. Na naombea bibi yake. So yes, that's one prayer I've been praying for them. And then there's this song. This song that goes it's a Kikuyu song, and it says, God, it's a song by Lois Kim, and I really love it. It says, Anekafaga yogiradhima adore mudumwe. Like, if you know, you know. And the prayer means that the song means, God, it's if you can bless one of our family members, one of my siblings, so that whenever a problem comes up, there's someone to cover us, there's someone to cover it for us, and in every situation. So for me, that's a very good song. But for me, I always make it a prayer of, you know what, God, bless the four of us. God, my desire is for you to bless the four of us, like my three brothers and I, so that even when a problem comes, we are here to encourage one another. We are here to, and the prayer is always to be, God, bind us together with cords of love that can never be broken. That is the ever prayer I always make, and even for my parents. And also, yeah, there are so many prayers that I make. And a recent one that God answered is a recent one that God answered is for a space for me to live alone, to live in my own small space, no matter how small. And God answered it. And where here I am every single day learning to live as a person. You know, I was so used to my parents will cater for it because I'm living in my parents' house. But there's something that comes, there's a responsibility that is built in you when you live in your house. Watu wenye wanaishi kwao wanaweza kuambia hii story. So yeah, that is one thing God has answered for me. What about you? What is one prayer you've been praying for the longest? And what prayer has God answered recently for you? So yes, another one. As you grow older, what is one quality that you would want to retain? Ooh, yes, I would want to retain a sober mind. Okay, this question means what is one quality I have seen in myself that is so good that I want it to maintain forever? And one quality wait, that one has come. I had not thought of this one. One quality I would love to maintain is to being kind to people, being jovial. That is one quality I want, and to always bring a friend of mine who is a guy once told me, Virginia, with you someone feels safe. With you people, because I told him sometimes I find myself, I interact with people and then people just start to open up to me. People, like, naturally people start to open up to me, you see. And it was something that I was like, I God, this is a stranger to me, patana juicy, how do they even open up to me evil too? And when I shared it with this guy, and he was like, you know what, it's like you have a healing, God has given you a healing, a spirit of healing. When people come, they open up to you, they feel better after they have opened up to you, you know. And that is one thing I would really love for it to retain. You know, life sometimes throws you at a corner, unajipata that you're bitter, you're in places where you don't even want to be with people, because that has been me for some time between last year. I don't want to be with people, I don't want to hear people's problem, because I have my problems and there are so many. But still I found myself in a space, people coming and opening up to me, and that is one constant thing I would love to really retain until I die, you know. So yes, how about you? What is one thing that you have, one character that you have, you want to retain until you grow older? Okay. Another question. If you are single, no, hiyo nishajibu. Nishajibu kwa hiyo swali lingine. If you're single, what's one important trait you look for in a partner? Okay, let me just answer. If you're single, and you're by single you mean hauna ile pete, so you're not yet married, so you're not even if you're dating, even if you're, what is one thing, one quality you've been looking for in a partner? For me, I look for a kind person, a generous person, and a man who loves God, and he will be able to love me, like he's going to love me the way I need. Because sometimes I say I need this, but he's gonna love me to the deepest, to my insecurities. Because I know by the time I'm getting married, zile insecurities zote niko nazo hazitakuwa zimeisha. It still be a process of overcoming all those things. But he's going to love me with my insecurities. And he's going to he'll be like, God, I like this lady. Should I go ahead? And that enough will be an answer, will be what I desire in a man, you know. So let me not proceed, Sana. What about you? What is one thing you're looking for? What is one quality important trait you're looking for in a partner, and why? Why? Yeah, I've already said. Because it's going to make me become a better wife, make me become a better mother. You know, there are reasons that come after. So yeah, what is the story behind the times you went longest without sleep? Where the story behind it? Hey, mine is a very long story. I think we need another episode. But it was this time, just in the depression state I was in. I couldn't understand why the people we respect could do this to us. And I've come to learn in this healing journey, I've come to learn people are going through things. And I was watching an interview recent for CTA with where Judy talked about her life, Judy Miss Bim Kurugenzi. And I was like, man, you guys, people are, you might think you're okay. You know, before I watched it, I was like, you know what? I don't need a therapist. So I'll go express my things out. I'm getting to discover myself. But I've come to realize, guys, hey, a therapist is very important, because the way Judy opened up, it was such a healing phase for her. And now it started making me think about myself. You know, it started making me think, what are the things, imagination I created about the things I went through. And I didn't and yet they didn't happen. Ni vile tu akili yangu ili create hiyo imagination. And yeah, let me tell you guys, it is not a joke. We all need therapy. It's expensive. Yes, I have had those complaints how expensive therapy is, but yes, the story behind it is I was too caring for people. I think people, there's one person who told me, Virginia, you can never be Jesus for people. And Jesus did his part. And I was like, I'm not being Jesus for people. I've been put here as a leader so that I do what is expected of me. And I am doing it, but it's like I'm doing the wrong thing. And that thing could make me not even understand why I am there. So yes, there are many questions. Hatutaendelea because of time. So let's just do the last one. The last one is, as a child, what are the things you wanted? What is one thing you wanted to become and why? When I was a child, I remember I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted my parents to be seeing me on TV. I wanted to be that eloquent in English. I wanted to just be, that kind of a person. And that is a prayer. That is one thing I really desired. Then along the way, things changed. I can't tell you. There are things I don't remember in my life. There are many faces in my life I don't remember. Like, I don't remember about my high school a lot. I can't tell you this is what happened in Form 1, Form 2. There are things I remember bit by bit, but I don't remember everything. And also in my primary school. But one thing I remember when I was a child, I summoned all my friends, the children walikuwa wanakuja hapo kwetu. Nawaambia, you guys are going to sing this. I was directing them what they are going to say. Yani nilikuwa najipata nikifanya hizo vitu. And I'll never forget. One of the friends was Lydia and my friend. I don't remember the other children that we were with. And we did those things. Iko like, what, tunaenda kurekod hii wimbo. So guys, mkuwe serious to focus. Wazazi wangu wata provide pesa. Na tutaenda to record kwa studio na kila mtu atasikiza hii music yetu. It was a Christian music we wanted to produce. I remember I was directing them. But little did I know that is what I am doing right now. I am passionate about working behind the scenes. But I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to sit down and be like, and say this and say this. So yeah, that was me back then. And why? Because I wanted to be eloquent. Ukiwa mtoto huwezi sema kwa nini unataka kuwa Kenya huko, you see. So I can't even say why I wanted to be a journalist, but I wanted to make my parents happy. And here I am. I am still venturing into not the journalism thing. I don't want to be a serious person when it comes to news, because I'm not good in shikaing words, cramming words. I'm not good in all those things. I just want to speak. Najua leo naongelea hii topic, nataka tu niongelee hiyo topic, naiongea na Kikuyu, naongea na Sheng, naiongea na all languages where I am not restricted to a specific language. So yeah, that is basically me. Tumalizie hapo leo. Also, what about you, by the way? What is one thing you wanted to become and you were in the and why when you were a child? So yeah. So wacha tusiendelee zaidi, and let us continue to spread the love of helping people and helping people to stop hiding in smiles, to stop hiding their pains with smiles, so that we may be healing people who are healing others. So thank you so much for tuning in. This Friday we're going to catch up for the upbeat perspective. Thank you for the embrace, manze. Like wase wali embrace your kitu. I remember people were just texting me and telling me, Virginia, that's a good thing. So thank you guys for the support. We will do this. We'll continue to do this. We'll continue to do this, and God is here with us. So slowly God has shown me His love, and I will love to share it out. I want to give out until God tells me, no, Virginia, it's time to stop it. So thank you so much for this. Thank you. We're at My Friends Love on Instagram, Njuguna Vigi on Instagram, also My Friends Love podcast, Spotify and YouTube. And thank you guys. Enjoy the week. See you on Friday morning.